throw it in the towel, then you back and sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Here at the front door, chilling with a childish grin. We can now begin. Now the truth be told, we're riding on the light to let the youth get old. And following the one that will soothe your soul and take your bad situation and improve your role to release your flow. It's a long stretch to loosen all the nooses from the baby's necks. And tell the young ladies they should save the sex. And tell the young guys not to break their neck for the place of sex, but get the paycheck. And real women really don't play that. A wise lesson learned really way back. I used to okay that. The Lord saved me, Jack, from a life of whack. Come on. Into the black light, into the madness. Oh, yeah. Into the black light, into the madness. You might want to start paying attention on this next verse. You came to the black light, give me your attention for a minute. Damn, come on. We from the same cut, but playing different positions. A top secret message got the president attention. Do what you do, just make the good folk listen. And trust me, yo, it's not about who you kissing. There is a plan to see you chewed up and shit out. The devil's burning red from the fire that we spit out. We on to get up, to hell with that down low. Cherish the gift of the wisdom that we found, yo. Still on the mission with the daily agenda. Your head's been cloudy, so I doubt that you remember that I walk with the king of kings beside me. Just like the root in India, I read. I volunteer, know the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me. Water of life to show the chief where the fiery. We have no time for those that be acting grimy. You see the light now? Boy, I've been talking to y'all for a while. You see, you thought this was for like some type of game. Man, revolution. Yeah. When you free your mind, your ass will follow. That's for real. And some of y'all locked up so bad, don't nobody have to put chains on you. Hell, you chain yourself down mentally, spiritually. Come on, free your mind, dude. You're a king. Free your mind, chick. You a queen. Let me get something with some feel to it, some funk to it. Come on. I think I like that. Can we get some heavy drums in there? More like Caribbean soul, Caribbean. Yeah. Bounce to this. I'm just a black man title, yo, you give me that. I like them imports, never push the Cadillac. And would you figure, Mr. Man, while you're kicking back with sick plans to get you stacked, making chickens fat? You know you into that, chilling with your timber cat. Intoxicated to the point, past sinful acts. Be very nimble, Jack, or Jill will get a water back. And have your heart broke just like a heart attack. Look where your power at, no, not the mighty cats. It's deeper than tats and hurricanes and old maps. The spirit flows, so my folks throw daps. Meant for the wise as well as the spoil rats. So you can fold up or either you can fold back. I hold no judgment over those that have chose crack. Terror over habit that has been proven to hold back. With God on your side, you can get your soul back. Yeah. We need indigenous resistance. Warrior spirit. Turtle Island. This is for my peoples. Jah. Too much debate, too much hating, too much faking, too much grand staging, too much handshaking, too much land taking, too much manipulating, too much you can but you snaking, too much of a friend yet you stuck through Nathan. Complain too much instigating, too much insinuating, you too much of an agent. Celebrities too, heavenly bodies got you stargazing, dilated peoples, stark amazement, top chart chasing, your heart racing, spellbound, too much dark sayings. Am I
Sharing too much in my paint can graffiti art. Spraying too much to spark in the dark basement day. Breaking too much, these mods operate too much ego, way too much for me, yo. Not with all the fake check-ins. Either you're from the soil or you're not. And this ain't even a half. They've displaced you, engine, replaced you, engine, erase you through paper. Genocide, engine, land session agreements, a fake space. View engine, change dates to purposely misplace you, engine. Ex-shouting, tax you on your own. Land engine, you a child, not a grown woman, a grown man engine. In fact, you black, you that person in all caps on them contracts. Legal fiction, non-living show. Damn, engine, how long will you let them debase you, deface you? An engine, no one is coming to save you. A great new world awaits you, engine. They intend to continue to rape and enslave you, bound to a remix of religion. A graven image that reset the same station. They played you, engine, the same unseen hand. You just wait, can't slay you, engine. But it's the return of the ancient ones. We back. Everything they own. Hold fast, let me get that. Out to with that. Gift rap, not with rhetoric. Chit chat, shit back, go back and forth. On platforms for an inch or scratch. Rich that for a Kit Kat or a Big Mac. Temporary kid shipment that don't kiss back. Shit swag. We hit and get our shit back. Restoration of what was overthrown. American engines, old organic gold, not provolone. Home alone, all foreigners gone. Shafati, shoot, Hebrew, Muslim, Mason, Morris, Cornerstone. Fraternal orders up, harsh room. You know substantial foundation, flawless zone. Bottomless pit of broken promises. Home through landlines or cordless phones. Lines lay lines aligned with constellations. Rocks cry out till the land, till the soul is gone and corn is grown. The war is on. Our strong. Show. With all farms off the land. That includes all you corporations, all you different nationalities. Anything that isn't American engine, you need to get the fuck off. We ain't playing this time. We understand exactly what y'all motherfuckers do. I'll kick you up.
That's the shit.
What the goal of the billionaire class is to remake the world as a digital simulation, really, to digitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street.
I never choose this shit. They send it to me regardless.
I see myself clearly, bring it in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, I'm left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace.
Baby Go Slaughter, good to have you in here. How you doing, hon?
It's the war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We got protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also new apostles. Hola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed out children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon based to silicone based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, comes, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out
In the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
What's going on? What's going on, beautiful people? What's going on? You know I don't like the word beautiful. Watermelon all hanging on my stash. Ypur means beautiful for those who don't get it. Okay? I'm going to get into it. You see the thumbnail. I'm going to share something with you that's going to have you look at things a little different. Hey, Charles Johnson, what's going on, beloved? I am Baby Girl Slaughter. You know, she doesn't have power still in Texas. You know, they had a part of that hurricane come through there. You know, Charles Johnson, some energy, all right? Though she's all right, trust me. Scott, she's going to be. Delusions, good video, brother. Kiramil did a good one yesterday, too, and last evening. Excellent, actually. I want to share this with you. I'm not going to read. Not this. Later on, I want to come back. I'm going to read. You know what I'm going to read. Christ and the things that I believe. I shouldn't have to explain this. I'm going to share things that may, fuck all that uplifting, that's going to assist you. For those of you who have an open eye, okay? I'm going to use layman's terms, all right? If you love yourself that much, in layman's terms, if you haven't went to study in the etymology of the word love to know that it actually has no real meaning, but for your ascension purpose, I'm going to share things that I find may be suitable and equip you with a little more tools. We have some idiots on the other side who say, you probably feel like I'm still alive after 2 weeks. They don't get it. They play a riddle on you and a joke when the majority of them are gone. Not all of them, that far from it, there's millions. But the ones who are in direct contact with me, it's not about dying. See, a lot of you are dead and yet you're still walking, right? Dead is a euphemism, okay? And I need y'all to really look into this. How do you think they've inoculated you with fear? How many of you have felt like it might be it, and all of a sudden you felt like, okay, I might have to be comfortable in this situation because it might not be no way around. That's kind of weak. You don't give up that way because much as they speak sickness and disease into you, you could speak healing and wellness. I'm only a messenger. 100 years of lynching. Now, in this book, this does not touch what the horrors of what these Gujars have done. Now, they have used your hand to do it. So don't think they're capable, because they're not. All right? But over 5,000. I know y'all think I was making it because somebody hit me up. Somebody, let me help you people out who don't think much, and then we'll get into the root of what I'm going to express. Because I said over 5,000 Mexicans were lynched. Literally, I'm talking about those who know who we are, who sided and rode with us and fought with us. I ain't talking about these dumb racists in California, these worthless motherfuckers, or half of these monkeys that came across the border who are not of this soil. I'm talking to brothers who gave their lives, who it was well known by some of these worthless little light-skinned, pale-skinned monkeys who were raised from Cabbage Patch children. Okay? Because Pasadena, all the way at Phoenix, they got all these goofy, worthless, and I don't even like calling them Mexicans because they don't represent Mexico. These are dumb, racist monkeys. I even served with a couple. They have no control. And you would say that's empty. Well, I'm going to show you something. So those over 5,000, well, it's well more than that now, that have died under the guise of this fake-ass government down there, this Gujar fake Jew government. All right? Now, our people, it had to be done in secret, poisoning and everything else. What pale skins and people don't know is all this chemtrail shit, which is real. It's got plasma, it's got all kind of shit in it, and it's to fuck people up. I'm going to give you specifics, okay? It's really targeting us. They just canified it. They don't give a fuck about them. They used them, their dumb racism and reverse racism, which is no such thing, because they show how stupid they are when a lot of pale skins are actually melanated. They're just fucking dumb. The whole lot of them were made that way by a system corroborated by the Rockefellers, Vanderbilts, Collins, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of them are starting to realize it. A little too fucking late. They could have listened in if they were so smart and created everything. Because see, creators don't destroy. People who usurp and utilize shit destroy. I mean, think about it. You got these dumb fake natives running around, and I'm being harsh right now. Besides the ones who know who we are, they're respected, they're in family. These fake motherfuckers running around with their face all tight in their fake little world, and every time they see one of us not knowing our background, thinking, oh, well, you know, they don't know what they're doing to themselves. Because, I mean, hell, the fake government's already taken the land back from them because they know that entitlement is not there. They gave it to them, they burdened it because they didn't do anything with it. They didn't cultivate it, they didn't do shit. The pale skins who we taught, I have video footage, I have pictures showing us, like my great uncle, great grandpa, working with R.J. Reynolds, showing them how to cultivate tobacco for 65 fucking years. 56 years. Okay? Showing them fake fucks how to cultivate tobacco, to all they wanted to do was find out how to poison it. Because they knew that it was majorly used with us because France and Spain took it, because it came from fucking here. Not Africa and all this other goofy shit. Not South America. The so-called fake-ass East Coast is where the fuck it came from. Went all over the world. But what I want to show you is, this is a partial listing. And you know what partial means? Of approximately 5,000 Negroes lynched in the United States by the United States, which was a foreign occupying government. It has nothing to do with this land. Since 1859. And I was going to take a day and read all these fucking names. Children, babies, oh, women, oh my goodness. Pregnant. Now I have all the ones that are pale skins too. Damn near as many. I know the chart I gave you, remember I expressed to you, go back and watch the video. It wasn't all factual. I just read the numbers therein to show you the first people lynched were those closest to us who would not refuse to give us up when we were everywhere. But they wanted the ones who were far apart. Now, when they brought all these foreigners off of boats and gave them clubs and guns and says, go there and do this, Tulsa, Oklahoma, our grand cities running us out. Reason why you see Peckerwoods, these fake Gujars walking in the cities with their funny looking clothes to which they didn't know how to dress. The reason why, because we were still all fighting. No Wild West shit. We were whooping ass left and right. And most of them didn't like being there. In those cities, like, when are they coming back? That's why they were able to take pictures. And every once in a while, you see a little Negro cat kid, I'm just using the terms, or a couple of melanated men walking through the cities with carts, which you could see with furniture on it. Okay? George Richard, what's going on below? So you've had whistleblowers come out who are flying these aircrafts, Greenland, you know what I'm saying, the CIA planes. You just had a week ago and a couple of months ago, they tried to debunk it, these fake-ass Jews, with this fake-ass government and everything else. And they expressed to what was being dropped out of those goddamn canisters. And it's a lot more than you fucking can imagine. You know the reason why the military, you're supposed to have every weapon. Right now, you got this AOC bitch, right? This fraudulent Jew bitch who wants to get rid of Clarence Thomas and the other guy. It's just a game they're playing. Clarence Thomas and all of them are fucking numb to all the world, because who wouldn't be? Because they look at you like you're stupid. In order to do what they're doing in these planes, the pilots, in order for certain people to walk around in costumes, which they've been getting a whole lot, these people have to look at you as if you're worthless. And if I inoculate you like Clockwork Orange with all this bullshit to show that you're unworthy, then your life becomes meaningless, and it is more easier for an idiot, a sociopath, to do the shit they do against you. Do you know that majority of these pilots, 80 to 90%, have no families, no children? And they look at you like you're garbage because they're easily programmed by media and everything else and what they see in the neighborhoods with these dumb little niggerish children that a lot of you raise, and these and the white kid, the pale skins are just as bad, so don't act like it ain't. Them little pale skins are worse, if not, than the melanated ones. They're shooting each other up. Hell, I don't even talk about Arkansas, Chicago, Illinois, and New York, how many pale skins have killed each other, but the media don't want to display that. But they want everybody to see y'all as racist, to which the Gujarats made, to have a new focus or target, because you pale skins are dumb as fuck. I mean, look at the feds running around playing you racist fucks. These are homosexuals walking around who have in the last 10, 15 years joined the FBI, to which most of you dumb motherfuckers know nothing about, and other organizations. And they're still men. So it ain't like they can't fight, because I know some brothers in Florida, New York, I know some gold gay dudes that'll walk the block with all you niggas right now. They'll walk in there with their purse, put their purse down, and beat your asses. So don't get it because they gay, they can't fuck you up, but they've had enough because they have this system that inoculates them with all this hatred towards them, to which really don't exist. Maybe with a few handful of dumb fucks, but most niggas coming out of prison probably was running up in them, or they raped them. So you got people, literally, who's like, I turned a new leaf, and this group targets these people. They find these people in the military and everything else. You have pilots who fly and dropping bombs at 5,000 to 1,000 to 2,000 feet, inoculating the whole motherfucking village of innocent people. These motherfuckers look down and they see what's going on. They watch the videos of the beheadings, this, that, and the other. These dumb Arabs and all these dumb Africans and all these other dumb motherfuckers, and you dumb Negroes in America, and the dumb Mexicans down south, and you dumb motherfuckers in Canada, especially knowing that the natives, worse, the natives aren't, this is not even their land, and they can't even retain their truth or history. And then they look at those of us telling the truth, and they're like, we got to quiet that so we can continue to do what we're doing with you dumb motherfucking pale skins, and you motherfuckers listen to Umar. Because I told you, these motherfuckers, they come and watch, but they don't want to hear shit. So when you have somebody who is empty, see me, I'm empty of emotions and feelings, but I'm a whole different beast. I had to allow myself, once I accepted who I was, to get rid of that shit. I can stroke my dick, walk around in the streets, and not give a fuck. I'm serious. But that would be acquainted to what? In the diaspora of psychology and sociology. Something that is fucked. Not once, twice, but tres, right? You see everything that's going on out here? What do you do with it? You make a relationship with it. You consummate it, don't you? And you think you know, right? I'm not beating you up today. What I'm saying is they have to have motherfuckers who look at you like you're shit. And these motherfuckers are paid well. Oh, yeah. And they're treated for the shit they spray because they get affected. Hold, fact checkers, you want to check me? Come on. Now, I got a motherfucker that come on video who been flying them planes for a long time, and he old as fuck now. He got all his credentials. Well, some things I think he had to give up, but he's an old school motherfucker. Now, is it possible? Of course, there's people out here in America that can shoot them shits down. That's not what it's for. Okay? I'm only speaking from what I've attained in knowledge in this goofy world that they created. That you motherfuckers still stand by. Hey, guys, you come up this weekend, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna call you, okay? Because teacher's here. I'll explain to you what's going on with that. Her son probably come here, one of the autistic ones, which I'm gonna use something to try and get him out of that state. But not try. But yeah, I had to look out for my little sister. I'm really big uncle or grandpa, you know, so however the fuck you want to look at it. You know, these are people. She's half us in Navajo, and she's a wonderful young little sister. She's the manager now at Starbucks, so, you know, anytime she calls, I don't know, it's third or fourth time, she's got a place. You know what I'm saying? I've done that, so you'll meet her, and she's really, really nice. You're going to enjoy her. She's funny. Yeah, she's real funny, okay? But she's still ignorant to a lot of things. But we don't beat people up. We do what we do, and we let them come in to know. She's really a good young girl. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to enjoy it. It's good company. So these people they pick, they're not empty, but the personification, and most of you know what I'm talking about, when you're arguing hard against something, you don't care. So imagine them looking at all of life and feeling like it's worthless, and then being given the dribble of an agenda and buying into it that they'll be a benefactor. Now, they're going to kill all those dumb fucking pilots, but just listen to what I'm saying. Oh yeah, they're going to get rid of them fucks. They don't want that kind of shit around. And he's aware of this. So there's all kind of shit that's spraying on you. They don't give a fuck. I have a video I'm going to upload that's going to show you 100 years ago of one of the first things on the East Coast they were spraying. Now you can do the research once I upload the video and find out what it is for yourself. I actually found it. I couldn't download it because I'm not going to pay for the site on Google or on, you know, on the other ones, Brave and all that. I'm not paying for it. So I was talking with a comrade of mine, a compadre, amigo, Naki, Akem, Nagidohi, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a brother, kinfolk. And he says, yo, man, you know I don't do TikTok, but I'm over there watching the funny shit like you said. He says, but I think I found a video for you that sounds like the one you was trying to download because we was talking about it. And I was like, okay. And so he sent it. I was like, well, how the fuck? Well, he downloaded it and he sent it to me, so that's how I got it, okay? Because I don't go looking for shit over there. I just don't. Shit pops up, you know, they listen, algorithm, you know, metaverse, whatever you want to call it, AI, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it stupid, but hey, look, it is what it is. So I'm going to upload it. I'm going to give a little commentary, and I'm going to speak at the end of it, and I'm going to upload it, okay? Oh, and they couldn't help themselves, the little monkeys. 3 gold ingots on shit I'm not even talking bad about. We adulting. That shows you how fucking and probably somebody sitting there watching. I want to get my hands on them. I would love it. Come on, you little BJJ. Come on board. You know, pull your fucking heart out through your stomach. Anyway, right? So, yes. I'm not here for that, but goddamn. Whew. When the smoke clears. But what I'm saying is, these empty fucktards, these mismanaged, stupid motherfuckers, created by the very motherfuckers that detest all of them, and all of you, if you're watching, you stupid son of bitches, in your little fraggedy fucking costumes, that's why they doing what they do, because there's many of that. Now, I cannot litigate and sit here and tell you what they've been part of, what they've done. I can afford you the time to know that, yeah, there are those who like to get kicked in the butts, walk around with a little blue ball strapped on their face, get scat parties and all that other nasty stuff. Reality is a reality, y'all. There's a whole bunch of them out there. There's some of them that like to dress up like little animals. There's the older, started with the older ones, never with the children. You know this. A lot of those people you see, Mr. O'Keefe interviewing, like getting paid by men and throwing their money around, and it's the greatest thing to act like something not. You take a dog, you cut its nuts off. Is it still a boy dog? The boy dog cut his nuts off. Obvious, that's what it is. It's still a boy dog. It's just castrated. We call it eunuchs, right? As far as man goes. Yeah, that's what I thought. And y'all want to play the game as if they establish what's this is the control. They establish what because of the ignorance and the chemical lobotomies of certain individuals running around in the world, and they don't even realize they're not even 1%. That's how crazy it is. And then on the other side, you have those indoctrinated and then riled up by certain federal agents to do the dumb shit that's done. I respect the Chicago at the time because they right now going through it. I remember one time there was a thing going on with the a racist group walking, and come to find out, some of the fires being set with federal agents because a couple of homeboys snatched them up, a couple of them motherfuckers up, and they had to draw out their guns. And motherfuckers said, "We got guns too." See, that's the kind of shit, and not hesitating to pull. I'm not advocating violence. What I'm speaking on is shit that most of you motherfuckers know nothing about. The fact that homies watch feds in costumes from CIA 5-second masks dropping, and with black masks, dropping guns, crates of guns off so they can create this too dumb shit. But you always got the dumb niggas who run and get the guns because it's about drugs and money, to which they'll never have power because the money's worthless and the drugs are deadly. That shows you how dumb the niggas is. Listening to goofy ass rap music that ain't what it used to be. Hijacked by the same some bitches that got you believing that they own shit. God just couldn't have said it better. The federal government don't own this motherfucking land, talking about they purchase and BlackRock and all them motherfuckers. How can you purchase something with something that has no gold or silver or platinum to it, or gems or jewels, when those shits ain't meant for what it is? We use that for other things. But they got you convinced because you've been buying into it because of fear. Because they got some goofy fucking park rangers who forget their job is to make sure ain't nobody out there doing nothing dumb. They can't tell nobody where to go or not to go. That's like the Grand Canyon. They got blackbirds flying around unmarked because they know you good and goddamn well. Well, we can go down in there. The problem is you got a bunch of peckerwoods and everybody else believing in their lies as history, not knowing their truth. So therefore, why would they allow somebody come in their lies? That's why y'all still listening to this blaxploitation, black fucking Pan-African, all this other shit is dead. But you still have these wayward motherfuckers who have made a couple bags off you, who ain't done shit, still out here preaching to the choir, can't lead you to shit and tell you the truth about nothing. Now, I'm not saying go down there and there. God damn it, don't need it. That all fell for what? Why do you think it fell? See, this is what these pecker with these fake ass Jews, these bourgeois, these gypsy motherfuckers, and all of them, except for the one that's lived a little longer than everybody, don't have no fucking idea about. Yet they're bringing things back that shouldn't be here, and also manipulated because of things that are here that shouldn't be here as well. Hell, we shouldn't be here. I'm gonna leave that one alone. So some people, when you watch movies like War of the Worlds with Scientology Tom Cruise, ain't his real name, and you remember the vehicles spraying blood everywhere? You call it terraforming? How about the fact of predators when they drop motherfuckers with parachutes and they hunt little predators against big predators with big funky looking dogs, like the end of the, I can guarantee you what they attempted to do with the big doggies, kind of something in the real department of how shit ends, but not what you see here. These is something different. This is something totally different. Now they might have a little knowledge about some of that shit, but you better know this. That's a complete end. That's all I can say about that. These dumb motherfuckers, and you along with them, you have allowed this shit. Y'all listen to motherfuckers on here, I'm the smartest teacher of the Indian community, and I ain't got nothing against Dane, but you know he needs to pipe that shit down. He is not. Nor is Top Cats, nor is Cruz ex-police officer, whatever, none of them. They haven't even tapped on anything that's worthwhile. They're just sharing shit that's everywhere that if y'all wasn't so lazy, you could pick up the goddamn stuff. And they're making a bag on it, but they're not inviting you to a land saying, come over here, I got 20 acres. No, it's a pale skin, me and my brother Ganja and a few other cats. Y'all ain't doing shit. If you got land, what you saying? Got land. Listen to me. Doesn't that sound kind of crazy? Nobody wants to have that real conversation. You want to hold on to what you have as if you're going to take it with you to the grave, when the grave is a fiction, a place, a resort, a place you don't want to actually, like an Airbnb, of bad taste. They have fucked up many times. They have been given many chances, and they're going to continue to fuck up. What you need to do, and I'm not asking you, I'm not begging you, fuck you if you choose to stay where you at. Stay the fuck there. That means another body to accept a little more heat or something, or flood, or whatever the fuck. Get torn up. I don't give a fuck. Stupid is going to stupid. Like politicking is going to keep politricking. The little nigga in that video was reading that shit going, and when, oh my goodness, and redacted, oh my goodness. Did he run out and tell anybody? Did he warn anybody? No, so fuck him. If he's dead, good. He's really dead. Yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers don't get to come back. Not at all. No, I see them. These motherfuckers that feel empty and think that life is not worthless by the very individuals that got them doing what they're doing because they created the atmosphere for it. That shows me that they're not smart. All these motherfuckers are dumb. Every last one of them. Now I'm using a simplistic word, D-U-M-B. It's less meaningless. But y'all understand it, right? They're very fucking dumb. It's like these motherfucking Mexican cops in California, the dumbest sons of bitches on earth, next to these dumb fucking racists. And they think it's an easy ride because they come from hardship. Nigga, you went to fucking Yale and bitches, you motherfuckers went to community college. Shut the fuck up. Don't worry. Y'all worship muerte. You worship death? Don't worry. There's a place that you won't be able to escape that's beyond your comprehension. And you think you're ready? You're going to find the fuck out real soon. I would like to see otherwise. But when you get that bad blood in you, what you expect? Somebody again asked me, you really, you got Jewish blood in you? It's called Gujari. Only one married into the family. The other two are Germans of the origin. They didn't have that shit in them. The motherfuckers are dark as midnight. Can you figure out between the Schaus, Klein, and Kaiser which ones they are? If you can't, don't ask that dumb fucking question again. It's not mixing. They're the broken. It's returning. You're supposed to fix them. She wouldn't know that because you're all-inclusive in the world they created, on one hand. But on the other hand, you're blind to the truth in hindsight, so therefore you lack anything responsible of knowledge of knowing. So how the fuck does that circle jerk work? Does it circle the wagon? Does it bring in unification? Do you get that? No. You motherfuckers don't get shit. No, you're complicit in your compliance. When we say that again, you're complicit in your compliance. And again, you believe you're going through the Rolodex and you're thinking with enlightenment of change for better. You can't even handle anything based on your emotions and fucking feelings. I can't wait to eat this steak. Anywho, my mouth is watering for it. Anywho. I just can't make this shit up. The earth is not a spinning fucking ball, people. It is fucking flat. Okay? Could you imagine working where you wear a certain cloth overcoat smart, whatever the fuck you want to call it, scrubs, and you see death so much, but you make 2 to 3 million every year, and you end up being selected to go to these parties because you've been doing it for 20 years. So you're like 250 to 500 million in, and you own real estate and everything else. And you see the ugly side of everything. You hear the people speak compared to how you speak. He wouldn't have no issue letting some of them fucking die. Now, I told you about the fire department EMTs in the early part of the takeover, in the early so-called 20th century, 1900s. And how they would let our people, innocent people, burn, the babies scream and cry. It's actually on videotapes that they harbor, murdering. And you motherfucking niggas still listening to these goofy motherfucking rappers, these dumb motherfucking monkeys, Orlando Browns, Kanye's. I don't give a fuck who they is. The ones tried to say something to you, they disappeared. Then all of a sudden you see certain motherfuckers come back looking way different. You think this is a game, huh? Still, you think you're playing chess or checkers, motherfucker? These motherfuckers are playing mahjong on your ass. But y'all still talking about, let's play Scrabbles. The fuck? Then when somebody comes along to bring a little enlightenment, togetherness, you motherfuckers have a very arduously hard time doing it because you're still listening to dumb motherfuckers who just want you to accept where they're at in their disposition. Accept where you at in your disposition, and if you do, stay the fuck away from here. Unfollow. Go the fuck on. I personally know what it is. I told you the story about a Lieutenant JG taking me up because he had to watch for his thing. Well, he just went up to, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know that was his job. I was on watch in the flight deck. And it was foul weather. You know, we had to do the lifeline, big weather shit, and walk around this big 3 fucking football fields, making sure the aircraft were fucking tied down 18 and 24 point and all this other weird shit with ice building up. And he had me look through this shit. Because at first he says, hey, you see anything? Hell no, but these waves over Trosa, and I want to get down below, because if this motherfucker go 30, we upside down, and we are deep, because this bitch is big, and he's laughing at me, because, you know, I was working on my shit. He says, take a look through this. I looked through that shit, and man, I saw nothing but motherfucking ships going through waves, fucking a whole flotilla, bruh. He says, you know how far that is? I says, well, shit, well, it must be just right over the horizon. I always thought the earth was flat. He looked at me and he laughed. You know, I heard the conversations you were having with your Indian brothers down there in the Moroccan. Them shits is over. Listen to me. Hundreds of miles away, motherfucker. So any troll or government monkey want to come over here talking about the earth is round, when I know personally from flying a Cessna and pilots retired who says this earth is not curved. And they took an oath, created by these fake ass fucking, you know, design, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I told y'all I was fortunate. You were thinking unfortunate. No. I would be unfortunate if I never accepted who the fuck I really was. Yes. Unfortunate every time these dumb motherfuckers don't listen. With you, it doesn't matter. Fortunate, unfortunate or not. You can just fucking listen or not. I don't give a fuck. Told you I'm stubborn, like Jonah. But that's a whole nother topic. Not for everyone. Now they don't let a whole lot of folk over, right? In New York, you got some Puerto Ricans and some brothers cutting up a lot of these gang members, man. They fucking them up. Oh, the news don't want to show you that because, you know, that mayor there, right? And the AOC, you know, those are motherfucking your enemies. Don't let a motherfucker, because they sound like you or talk like you, don't let that don't you believe that motherfucker's meant for you. Y'all gotta get that straight. Y'all not doing nothing that's sin. You are letting everything practically rule you. Baby girl Slaughter has some damage. Not too bad on her house, sons and everything. A couple of trees fell on her. She's mitigating that shit with profession. You don't allow it to come in. You don't bring tears because now you did everything with assurance and everything to mitigate these things, right? This is what people need to know. A lesson from beautiful, wonderful, powerful sisters that you control the narrative. You never allow fear in. You prep, you get yourself ready. Somebody said, what happened if that nigga, I just pack up, get in my truck with a couple of guns and rifles, some ammo, and be gone. Hopefully Al make it and we be gone. Or I go to my boy, he has a diesel truck sitting there waiting for me that I know how to start without a battery. Yes, he's building another one right now. I don't know, guys, you can tell him what, he got about 12 all up in the backyard, diesels. I'm thinking about taking this motherfucker in 2022 and taking it back over to Chevy and say, look, I want one of them old ass diesel trucks back there. I don't give a fuck, I know it's cheap. I don't give a fuck about you trying to rob me, bitch. Give me the goddamn truck and take this motherfucker back. I'm just saying. Not that I would care to need it anyway. When you have numbness, and some of you have felt the numbness, and not all of you. There were days when you got whooped, and then you remember you started bragging later on life. I remember I was 13, I turned around and my mama, you ain't gonna do no more. No, I went and got the shoe and a knife. Mama said, oh, I'm gonna kill you, little nigga. But that was the last time you got your ass whooped. You felt, you got to a point where it was numb. Because your parents whooping you is not right. But that's a system. Something caused that, an inoculation or something. It never was meant to happen. Can you blame them? Of course you can. It was a choice. Everybody has a choice. Everybody can change and do things different. We all have been part of that. No, I never whooped my children. No children. Never. That's why I say we're different. And I didn't sit there and have to explain shit to them. I would never stop their mammy from whooping them twice. Like they were fucking my dog. I'm like, look how small they are. You fuck. I was getting ready to. I remember 6 years of abuse, the most heinous kind of abuse. I ain't talking about that fucking shit. I don't know. Somebody asked me, fake ass psychologist, would you rather been sex or beaten? I said, I'd rather been fucked, man. He said, oh, you must have been beaten. Nigga, I got scars still. But it was meant for me. And now I learned why. In her ignorance at 17 or 18 and 19 and 20 and 20, why she was trying to kill me. She wasn't wrong. Anywho, but she was. You lay the bricks for your road if you choose to have a road not of dirt. You mix the mortar, you add the straw. You contour, you shape, you in the sun you bake, then you make the placement spaciously. Then you walk on that trail that road you made. But when somebody else makes that road for you or steals the road that was always meant for you, they're gonna misguide and misdirect you. It's important. And together, imagine the road you could build. And if you have certain standards, the bricks cannot be changed. The mortar mixing and everything. So if an enemy was to come in to usurp and start spreading and causing chaos, you've seen it in more than enough movies. You already know the quality of the brick, the mortar, the straw, and the individuals that when one wanes or faints, and it's not due to disease or strength, weakness, you know exactly what you're dealing with. There's another thing when you can see compared to, well, how they say it, another thing when you have sight compared to just seeing. That's what I meant. When you have sight, that means you have more insight. Everybody can see, right? I ain't being sarcastic for you people that call yourselves blind. You can see too. You just haven't tapped into your sight. But just seeing, more to it than that. But when you do see and you have sight, There's nothing that can fool you. Nothing. If you start them young and you fool them with a whole bunch of garbage, that is a spell. Are you aware that watching Ten Commandments and Omega Man and Soylent Green and all that shit was reverse psychology to suck you in by the succubus of the industry? It's called the industry. It has nothing to do with life. Right? The corporation bring you in and rattle you around and make you act instead of existing as you are. So when you have insight and you actually start seeing shit for what it is, then you realize that you're the mortar that's been mixed fucked up, the straw was no good, you're laying in the road and you fucking got a corner sticking up, you're gonna give everybody a motherfucking flat heel walking, then you can correct it. You can sit there and start molding your shit. You know how y'all doing shit, you know what I'm saying? You can see me sometimes, yeah, could, right? You start fixing your brick, working on your mold, right? Baked in the heat at the right time, at the right temperature, right? So then you're not that at that absurdity in the fucking road to ascension. No, they get a hold of you and they fuck you up with all that garbage. So they fucking have infiltrated and gave you, instead of giving you good red clay, they gave you some uranium infused motherfucking silica shit that will fall apart no matter what kind of, you know, mortar and shit for binding you use. And then they gave you some old raggedy ass rank tank piece of balsa wood that you're supposed to put this burnt up dead ass straw in instead of living, to put you in the sun that's got a gray cloud over it so you get half heated, so it take 2 times as long to motherfucking get it to set. Then when you put it in with all the other bricks, we got to add a little pink. It's a little miscoloration. It's a little discolor. You see what I'm saying? See how the motherfucking weak asses come? Probably a bunch of feds. And then the other motherfuckers who actually listen, running. But this is what, Thursday or something? But this Thursday, what was it? Oh, hump day? I don't know what fucking day it is. You know I don't follow these days. Okay, so it's Thursday. I guess yesterday was the hump. Why do y'all do that? Hump day shit. Anyway, so they just come on in and they run the fuck off like the chicken shits they are, because they can't accept what they're hearing. There's no comp a fucking inch. They're bothered. They feel some kind of way. Oh my goodness, you hear what he's saying? Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, that's that Trump shit. He cracked me up when he do that shit with them T-Rex arms and shit. Anyway. Hold on, let me see this one. So you always want to fix yourself. You want to make yourself better than what, not better than no one else, but you want to make yourself better than what the fuck they've disposed you to. When you've been disposed of the shit, the garbage that's out here, you're going to act accordingly. Everybody ain't got to be hurt. You know, everybody ain't got to be fucked up. I know guys who wear the costume and stuff, red, but you don't answer. Don't you ever tell me I don't know shit. I see more death than you will see before you die. But the thing is, shit hardens the people. And then there are those who are just picked because in the last couple of years, last 5 years, there have been people picked because they knew that they would go out here and do the most fucked up, dumb shit. And they've been picked for those jobs. Because they need you to stay suffering. Because you niggas lack coming together, and you Peliskins lack being responsible to come together, and some of you Latinos, if you want to call yourselves that goofy shit, some of you people won't call yourselves everything other than never existed, because I told you that's not the island of Mexico. That is definitely not the Gulf of Mexico. This is the rewriting of history. Even though it makes you feel some kind of good, you have no respect for the land. But you don't want to do nothing to come back to the truth of the soil, to stop the pollution and the perversion. You have accepted your responsible role in that. So that comes with shit. To let you know, Umar Johnson, what you do, that comes with some shit. I don't have to say nothing about these dumb fucks. That comes with some shit. Those things that should leave things be, there's an end to all that. It comes with some shit. It's funny when I say that, I feel completely empty. And when I can't explain it to you, then all the things that's supposed to be there come back. It's like I go blank. It's like, because I know some things. There's no way to avoid it. Are there things in this world that belong to your ancestors? Have you changed? Of course you've been manipulated. Of course you've changed. Are you from here? I don't know. You tell me. What matters? You're here. Sometimes you got to look at things different from how it's been played upon. You're here, so what the fuck are you going to do? Isn't it funny how you created so much, brothers and sisters, and yet it's being utilized against you by the numbnuts that didn't create shit, who run around with their face all high up somebody else's ass, wanting to bring harm, being racist, and putting you all in this collusive package deal as if you're supposed to be part of that, not knowing that they ass got our bloodline in them fucking Mexicans, goddamn all the Costa Ricans, all the Venezuelans, all the Ecuadorians got our goddamn bloodline in them, just like they got a lot of that Gujar, that broken shit and that manipulated bloodline that's fucked up in them. I was talking to one of my Mexican brother, the one that wanted to stick that pale skin out. We was talking again a couple of days ago. He's walking, he said, hey, amigo, oh shit. You know? So we was chatting, he's like, man, I don't get it, blah, 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 blah. Conversation for me. Anyway, he says, man, some of my bros, I don't know if they are people, man. I said, what? And that's when my boy came out from Mexico. He says, he would speak Spanish only. But I understand him a lot because I listen to him. And he says, no, there's many, they're not our people. I told you there's a lot of Arabs playing Mexican. They have been from the inception. I just know nothing against Arabs. But we're talking about the gypsy ones. And most even motherfucking Mexicans don't even know it. At least I can say, I believe in Costa Rica and Venezuela and Chile, they know, they don't like them motherfuckers. They see them gypsies all the time. They don't like it. Some of them are very aware of who the fuck they is. Belize? Oh, Brazil, man. Oh, they can't stand them gypsies. Them Romano-speaking gypsies. They used to try and pickpocket people, and they would take them. The Brazilian, the brothers over, they would take them and they would butcher them up, chop them up, sell them in the meat market. I'm serious, y'all. That's the problem. I have nothing against gypsies. That's just a benign name of fuck this. Because everybody has an identity. But when you have no land, no thing, no nothing, and you didn't want to partake in something, it's kind of better off. But yet, oh, I just gave y'all some more tea, huh? Again? Yeah. Start doing your research and figure it out and find it. It's nothing against them. It's just that they walk around the scourge of the fucking earth. And some of y'all just don't fucking get it. Hey, baby, what's up, Snow? Some of y'all just don't get it. Now, I'm going to sign off. Who all came up in here? Hey, good day. What's going on? What's up? Lucy Rose. What's going on? Sharon O. Wilson. Alicia and Cooper, I wanted to say hi. Big Rose, it's good to see you here. T. Hans, I knew you had to go to the city just to make a phone call. God, dog, man. ML, what's going on, Blubby? Yeah. Harry and Margaret Duff Jr. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, the Algonquin Nation. Most people don't know it. Exactly. They think it's some fake Wild West. It's the Confederate flag. It belonged to the Klan and all this other shit. I be laughing. Like the black and white one, you think it's the Klan, right? No, that was the melanated and light skins unity fighting against these infringers coming on our soil. The first ones, and that white bright outright was the first ones lynched. They used to eat our people. I don't know, buck breaking. Appreciate you, George Richard. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's nothing but, hey, I respect all you guys. I know I put on a big show and act, but the reality is, you're already in World War III. Are you aware of that? No, I just wanted to make sure y'all was aware. I don't get to giving it energy. And some of you going to say, why you do that, Rick? Well, because I can. All right? Excuse my beard, y'all. It's coming in. I was going to trim it off, and I was brushing which way I was going to cut it, right? So I was brushing this way to cut it, just with the snippers, right? So it can all be even. Because you can see it's all getting, anyway. I'm looking at the thing, and it looks like it's sticking over anti-porcupine syndrome. You in World War III? You have been. That 20-year war was the Christmas. I figured most of you would have fucking known that by now. And all parties are working and riling the people up who are ignorant. I mean, look, Kanye went to Russia, right? I don't even think that was Kanye, but that's a whole nother narrative. They have to play on certain things, regardless of what's shown. People's ignorance, chemicals are real, and doesn't mean because they're not spraying in certain countries that shit ain't fucked up. All right, they have many different ways. Okay. Can't say that. Anyway, time is running out. No, really, really running out. For those who are caught up in time, it's running out. Excuse me, because I'm tickled about the shit. And I'm just gratuitous. Yet I'm not saying for you to be, because I know a lot of you still harbor fear and shit. I mean, real fear. But yeah, what a fucking sight. But anywho, I'm gonna get off of here because I want to come back and read for you guys, because you know, y'all heard me yesterday, blah blah blah. I'm gonna sit back. I want to watch this thing on Palmetto State Armor, PSA. We're gonna get to reading. I think I said more than enough. You get the drift of what I'm saying. In order to do the things they have to have people who feel like they're empty and soulless. They are not soulless, for those who use that word, and they are not empty. They have this. The cowards. Yellow streaks up their back. They're cowards. Straight up cowards. Because it takes strength to not move in such manners and make certain excuses and get caught up in the debacles. To have a false promise that guarantees your fucking fate. So they're cowards. Right? Yes, I watched Corsican. As I stated, I do it 1,000 times better. And it was bullshit. They always keep fucking his story. At least some parts were decent. He was recognized as an equal, but that slave bullshit, Bill, he was not no goddamn slave. I'm tired of these fake ass Jews and these worthless sellout Spike Lee looking niggas. Anyway, appreciate you guys. ToLU'S J, what's going on, beloved? Yeah, we already jammed you out, bro. You know I rock that one. Come on, man. That's that fire, bro. But it won't. I pay for this goddamn Spotify, and it won't let it stay on there. I have to keep going to the GML to play it. That's why I'm done. I'm ending my subscription with them fucktards. SoundCloud is what I use. That's what y'all still should be using. At least Spotify alone, because there's something not right with it. That's ToLU'S J, y'all. That's the one playing his music. So y'all keep supporting our beloved brother. Whatever Nishi. You already know Nishi, beloved. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I'll be back. Let's try 1 o'clock, because I have to pick her up around 3. I think she might walk back. She gotta take care of some things. I don't know if we gotta go to the res to get her son from my mom's. She'll call me, let me know. All right. It's Ganja. You leaving tomorrow? What time? We'll talk here shortly. All right, brother. So appreciate you all. It's nothing but motherfucking love. So Wado, I say whatever. It's pronounced whatever. But like it's not a V, but it sounds Wado. It's like Wado. It sounds like a D. Wanishi, which is a greetings. All right. Now usually I would say Agili, which is sit with sibling, or I would say Agidohi because he's a brother. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the language, any one of y'all can learn the fucking language. Chickasaw. Do any of y'all speak Chickasaw? You can learn these, and these are not even original languages of our land, because we all spoke an ancient Aramaic tongue, every one of us, and we spoke many languages till we dealt around the world, and that's because we've had many people come here from other places. And I'm not going to go into that. That's ancient shit. And if you can envision the world, I hate that word world. If you can imagine your existence, your ancestors, and I say imagine means the Rolodex, go in there. Even the movie Thor and Asgard would have nothing to shine on what exactly actually existed. So right now, they believe everybody is at the lowest of their existence, physically, mentally, spiritually, soully, sourcely. And y'all are so disconnected from what you really are, and you refuse in your sublime ignorance to turn around, that's why they're subjugating you to make you something else, at least the newer you. Doesn't mean it doesn't go somewhere. You can't get rid of the source. The problem is they have fucked the pooch. That's all I got to say to that. All right? So I appreciate y'all, sisters, brothers. See you on 1 o'clock.